When I was 8, I sold a football card I had purchased for 50 cents to a classmate for $1. I had doubled my money and thought I was the world's best businessman. Ryan Kaji, at the age of 8, has a net worth of $100 million. In 2018, at the age of 6, he made $22 million. He increased that to $26 million in 2019, and in 2020, he made $29.5 million. I'd have to sell a lot of football cards to get close to Ryan. Ryan Kaji is the highest earning YouTuber in the world. On top of the revenue he earns from YouTube, he also has partnerships, merchandise, and sponsorship income. These combine to give Ryan a net worth of around $100 million. At just 8 years old. When I was in school, there was no such word as YouTuber. You never sat down with a career counselor who recommended creating online videos as an option to consider. Now it seems to be a legitimate career choice. There are some big earners following in Ryan's footsteps. Just behind Ryan is Mr. Beast, who made an estimated $24 million. And in the third spot, the Dude Perfect team, that only makes $23 million a year. The barriers to entry are virtually non-existent, which allows every person to create content. In the case of Ryan, it was clearly his parents that pushed him to start his online adventures. And the YouTubers exert great influence. The University of California published a survey of 13 to 18-year-olds in the US asking them to rate the 10 most popular English-language YouTubers and 10 of the most popular traditional celebrities across a range of qualities representing influence. Surprisingly, it was the YouTubers who took the first 6 places on the charts. Celebrities such as Taylor Swift and Beyoncé couldn't compete with YouTube stars such as KSI or PewDiePie. It seems the normalcy of the YouTube creator makes them more relatable. The girl or boy next door appeals to millennials. They can see themselves emulating their YouTube idols. It also appeals to advertisers and merchandisers who offer big deals to YouTubers. Ryan has secured a lot of sponsorship deals. When Ryan's YouTube career launched, he was just 5. In 2015, he started Ryan Toys Review, which contained videos of Ryan opening and then reviewing toys. It wasn't an original idea, there were plenty of similar channels, but Ryan wanted his own YouTube channel. He was certainly an entrepreneur from the outset. Ryan got his wish to be like all the other kids, and the family started posting videos, enjoying success quickly. So much so that Ryan's mother quit her job to produce their videos full-time. To me, it seems like some luck was involved, and Ryan's videos don't appear to be that much different from the hundreds of others online. Nonetheless, one of his early videos, Huge Eggs Surprise Toys Challenge, went viral and launched Ryan to YouTube's superstardom. It has since amassed over 2 billion views. To me, it seems bizarre that a video like this can be so popular, but according to a Pew Research Center study, videos featuring children are 3 times more likely to be viewed. Another statistic that has aided Ryan is that 81% of parents with children younger than 11 let them watch YouTube. It seems that YouTube is the cheapest and most effective babysitter there is. With the successes of the initial YouTube channel, additional channels were added: Ryan's World Espanol, Ryan's World Japan, EK Doodles, and several smaller channels. Ryan's World is taking over the YouTube world. Ryan's enthusiastic opening of toy eggs soon became his trademark. He dominated the lucrative toy egg space. Yes, that's a thing. This led to a deal with Pocket Watch to get his brand name out more and to start a product line. First up, a Ryan's World toy egg was created and was sold by all major retailers, with a sales price of $39.99. It presumably has a high profit margin for both the retailers and Team Ryan. More toy retailers came calling. Walmart started selling Ryan action figures, Ryan's World slime, and Ryan's World plush toys. It was a smart strategy, as his face was instantly recognizable by the preteen market who ultimately drive toy sales. He also brought his huge audience to Walmart. When a simple video of Ryan walking down the Walmart aisles looking for his toys was released, it quickly hit 10 million views. Money for Walmart, money for Ryan. One in-store appearance at a Walmart in Arkansas saw several thousand people show up, just to see a 6-year-old boy running around and opening toys. And just like SpongeBob, Ryan made the move to Nickelodeon. In April 2019, a live-action show intriguingly named Ryan's Mystery Playdate was launched on Nickelodeon's Nick Jr. channel. Like everything associated with Ryan, it became a success and is currently on to season 3. One cable channel wasn't enough for the toy mogul, and last year a deal was signed with Hulu to repackage Ryan's videos, extending his audience even further. There seemed to be one last entertainment option for Ryan to conquer, and that too was achieved in 2019. Game developer Outright Games released Race with Ryan, a racing video game for PlayStation and Xbox. This was followed up with a sequel, the Special Edition Road Trip Deluxe Edition, released in October 2020. He was now on children's phones, tablets, entertainment consoles, and TVs. Ryan was everywhere. You aren't a true celebrity or business leader until you get embroiled in controversy. And just because you're a child doesn't mean you're exempt. In August 2019, the Federal Trade Commission lodged a complaint alleging that Ryan and his family were not properly disclosing the content that was sponsored. They alleged Ryan was making profits under deceptive native advertising through product placement that preschool-aged school children, a particularly vulnerable class, were not able to discern as a sales pitch. Team Ryan managed to avoid penalty, though Google, the parent company of YouTube, was forced to pay a $170 million fine and changed its policy around sponsored content aimed at children. Firstly, if you have young children, put them to work, now. Seriously though, it shows you that age isn't an obstacle to starting a business. Although his parents managed Ryan, it was his initial question back in 2015 that made it a reality. Why didn't he have a YouTube channel? Without this query and desire, this YouTube success story may never have originated. 10 years ago, it would have been absurd to see a feature story on an 8-year-old in a publication targeted to entrepreneurs. But whether you're 5 or 95, there are always business opportunities if you have the motivation, innovation, and a little luck.